Come on, game stream.
Failing again, game.
Okay, we're recording.
Recording. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this momentous occasion once again.
Okay.
Hooray! All right. So a quick recap from last week. From what I remember, I didn't actually watch the recap all the way through.
It got posted?
I think so.
Yeah, I posted the last two.
Yeah, I guess I missed
We're all
that.
caught up on it.
Yeah, so from what I remember from a couple weeks ago, you guys finally were able to leave the town. You were able to come together, and you were trying to decide on what the best course of action would be, and you decided that the most urgent task set before you was to go speak with the Magician's Guild to go turn in the research paper for that Crumb was tasked to make. And so you
Sounds legit.
specifically you're looking for a Corgan Swift branch, and the person that told you to do so, just so I can remember, was the known. Hang on.
Like Origin.
Oh, no, Corgan Swift branch was the he didn't tell you who to talk to.
Right.
Of course you didn't. Why would he tell us that?
You never asked.
Of course we didn't. Why would we do that?
Exactly. Corgan Swift branch was the quest giver. You were told to take it to the Magician's Guild and turn in a research paper about the events that happened in the city of Landau. So you all decide to leave. You make sure to get a cart with some horses and some supplies, and you start to head out to the city of Riyera, where you were told the Magician's Guild is. You make it out there, but you find out through every single that's throughout the night, all the dead spirits that have come around so you start to accrue more and more, start to make a big, I don't remember what I said, a ruckus, something or other.
Rackus.
A rackus, that's what it was. Everyone needs all of the spirits for making a giant rackus. And you weren't able to sleep. Off and on, you made it through night by night, traveling through. Fifth wanted to drive, but he couldn't see at night, and he wasn't proficient in driving a horse and carriage. And so it was this sort of determined to have Sparta drive the entire way. You mostly made it all the way through. A couple days before you got to the city, you were ambushed by a bunch of magicians who were slaughtered by Fifth once they started talking about Elba. And you violently quickly dispatched the criminals that were around you, and then you went to sleep. Then you traveled the next day, and you became close to the city of Riyera. And we ended it with Fifth having one level of exhaustion, and everyone else had either passed their saves or had been able to recuperate. And you've also used all of your healing potions, and healing potions, your sleeping potions, to be able to help get you through the night. And that's where we'll start it off. We'll say that you are about you're about 10 miles to the actual city. Starting on the morning of the last day of travel. You've got 10 miles to go in the carriage, and then you will make it to the city of Riyera.
Thought we ended right at the gate.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Okay, well, I'm going to backtrack and say that we didn't. I'm going to retcon and say that we didn't end right at the gate.
Okay.
Okay. And how many miles would travel a day?
Like 20.
Oh, so it's half a day's journey away.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to make the journey.
All right.
What time of day is it?
So you get there. We'll say you start off pretty early, around 6, and so you get there about midday, a little bit past, around 1 o'clock. As you start to get closer to the city, you notice that well, not notice, it's plainly obvious that there are massive amounts of people that are exiting out of the city gates, that they are crossing the bridge.
Like,
And
does it look like there's an exodus underway?
not like a religious exodus, but there are a lot of people that are leaving in a hurry.
Does it look like the town is evacuating?
Yes. So not the entire town. There are a lot of people that are leaving, but it doesn't look like the entire town, every single person ever that's living in there is leaving. But there are a good amount of people that are leaving and are clearly panicked.
Okay. And they're streaming across the bridge, you said?
Yeah.
How big is the bridge?
It's pretty big. It's enough for like 3 carts to sit side by side.
Okay.
It's the bridge that we have to cross to get in there.
Yes.
So I can't park the carriage sideways and block the entire...
No.
Okay.
Well, why not?
Because it's too big. We'll just
Too
go...
big. The bridge is too big.
Oh, wait, except I have a train of carts, don't I? Because I stole them 2 extra carts from the people who are fighting on the side of the road.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to blockade the bridge. I'm just going to, like, pull up sideways to park and hop off to question someone.
All right. I mean, these carts aren't super big. They're just like empty ones. So people are still like, there's enough room that they're able to kind of skirt around on one side, but you are able to stop a couple of people.
Slow the flow.
Like,
Yeah.
like when, someone pops a tire on the side of I-15.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Rubbernecking. Oh.
Yeah. They all kind of like look, but they're too focused in getting away to get away or to really care that you're stopping it.
Hey.
But you are able to stop a couple people.
Hey,
What?
what's going on?
There's a riot in the city. There's just I don't know, something happened. They snapped. They haven't been able to sleep in several days, and they just snapped, and they just are rioting and looting the town. So we needed to escape and get away. There's between this and just everything else been going on with the city and all these crazy spirits and all these other things. It's just we felt like it was time to get out.
And where are you gonna go?
Well,
spirits are everywhere. We just came from seeing on, and they every night, nothing but spirits. The entire way here.
everywhere. I thought we thought it was just here.
Nope.
And they kind of look at each other, and they're like, "Well, what should we do then? I mean, we can't stay here, but we can't leave. Where should we go?"
I don't know. We came here looking for answers. And to deliver a research paper.
Okay, well, don't worry about us. We'll figure something out.
Oh,
I've got
actually, before you leave, we are gonna end up going in the city. Can you give me directions to find? I don't remember as a player. I don't remember the place.
The Magician's Guild.
Just okay. Can you give us directions to the Magician's Guild?
Yeah, I guess so, but do be careful of all the rioting that's going on. There's quite a bit of people in the. Well, just stay away from the town square if you're going to do that.
Have you stopped to take a good look at me? Doesn't it look like I can handle myself? Or at least terrify them?
Yeah, you definitely could. I mean, the guards would certainly. I'm sure they could use your help. You make a good point, but as far as the magician's skill goes, it's in the university,
Where's
and then
that?
he gives you directions on where to go. I don't have a city map yet for Riyera.
That's fine.
but it gives you directions to go to the university that's there, and there's a specific building that is designated as the Magician's Guild.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Crumb and Navarre, I want you to roll a perception check for me.
Roll a dice. Okay, hold on.
Aren't these sessions the best when we don't have Jonathan or Ashley?
19.
Okay.
And so it begins.
And perception.
Perception, yes.
Perception. Okay. Where's my perception? Okay. Come on. 14.
Okay. Both Crumb and Navarre, you notice that in the group of people that's leaving, there's one specific person that notices you and is doing everything in their power to hide themselves. Like they're got their shoulders slumped, they've got their cloak kind of up, their faces exposed. They don't have an actual like cloak that's covering their face, but like their collar, their coat is up, and they're just kind of hunkering down as they're walking with a big pack on. And it's a human male that he clearly notices you, and he's clearly trying to hide from your attention.
Hey, Navarre.
Yes.
You see that guy?
That one that is hating slightly.
Yeah. Does he look familiar to you?
Does he?
Yes, he does.
It's rather familiar, yes, but does he seem familiar to you?
It does. I think we know him. How far away is he, Jared? At this point,
He's about 10 feet, so he's in the group of people that's walking towards they're starting to get punched up. They're walking. He actually made it to the cart, but he's starting to walk towards the carts and started to slow down because of the traffic jam. And he notices you and tries to kind of hide a little bit behind other people.
I'm gonna play it cool for a minute, pretend I'm not really noticing him as he gets closer, and when he's within reach, I'm gonna reach out and like grab his shirt and pull him closer.
Okay,
And then when I go to grab him, and then when I grab him, I'm gonna be like, "Hey!" And do I know his name at that point?
roll a dexterity check to see if you can grab him.
$18.
All right. So yeah, you wait until he walks by, and then he sees that he starts to notice your attention. He tries to run away quickly, but you're too fast, and you grab him, and you pull him over, and you happen to see that it's your good friend Selvin the blacksmith.
Remind me of Selvin the blacksmith.
He's the one bait terrorized. To the
Oh.
point where he left Cian on.
Oh, right.
He
That's
looks
been
at
a
you,
while.
terrorized. No, not again. I left Siun on. How are you here?
Hey, friend. What are you doing here?
No. And he fights with.
You cut out there, Jared. You cut out. I don't know what you said.
He screams, "No, no, no! How can this be?" And he fights to try and get away. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe. How are you here? Why?
We're here. Well, I have a report I have to give.
A report. Who in the right mind would trust you with a report?
Hey, I'm a paladin. I'm trustworthy.
And I am the leader of the players. Of course you would say that. Everything that I've seen you do is just a utter mess. Everything you touch turns into rubble. You're a blundering fool.
Well, you're not rubble when I'm touching you.
Every
When
object.
when are you gonna turn into rubble then?
Touche.
It's a figure of speech, not literally everything. Most things, any assignment you're given ends up horrible. Just why are you here? Why?
Well, why are you here?
I
Why
came
is any one of us here?
I came to have a new life, and now I have to leave again. Especially if you're gonna be here. I need to be as far away from you as possible. Now let me go.
At
And he
this
tries to
point,
escape.
I will have straightened out the carts to allow flow, and I'm gonna like try and aim it straight up the middle. While the conversation's been going, I've been maneuvering that.
Okay.
And now I come up. Hey, do you know this guy? Something
Yes,
wrong,
I
bro?
do. Oh, you're talking to Crumb. Oops. He's an idiot.
Yeah,
He's an
he's
idiot.
our friend from.
Terrifying
He's
thought,
our
I know.
he's a blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith.
No. I am not his blacksmith. This
No, I didn't
man.
say his blacksmith. I said a
This.
blacksmith.
Oh, a blacksmith. Yes, I am a
Yeah.
blacksmith.
Nice to meet you. I enjoy the people of the trade.
Well, I guess it's good to meet you. You're not one of those idiots, are you? Their last person bait. He destroyed my livelihood. I had to leave Sionon because of the terror that he wrought upon me.
Well, a lot of people talk about this bait fellow, but I've never met him.
Pray you never do, my friend. Pray you never do.
All right. So, what seems to be the problem, Crumbs? Why are we holding this kind?
Oh, he was just acting weird, but he's our friend, so I just wanted to say hi. So I just reached over and pulled him out of the crowd.
All right. Well, how about we let him go? Cause I can understand his sentiment.
You understand his sentence?
Yes.
Sentence?
Yes, I understand his sentence. That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
So just he's not hurting you. He's moved here apparently, and there's
Oh,
a
I'm
riot
not. I'm
going
not
on.
angry or
So
anything.
they're trying to get away from the riot. So go and let him go. All right, good sir. Hopefully he lets you go.
I hold him for a second, and I just kind of smile, like pat him on the head, and let go of his clothing, so he's not being held.
There's a good boy.
He's very, very shaken, and he very shakily walks away. And then once he gets out of your range, then he runs away.
All right, good luck. I hope you find a place that's not full of ghosts. All right, well, should we head on in? The other guy I was talking to gave me directions to the university and the Magician's Guild so we can turn in that paper.
Oh, that would be good.
He said to avoid the square because there's some rough craziness going on in there. Jared, the directions he gave me, do they take us straight through the square anyways?
You do have to, yeah, you do have to go through the square to get to
Okay.
the other side of town
All right.
to get to the university.
Figures.
Okay, so yeah, you walk through, you make it into the town. There are lots of people there. There are a couple of guards that are there that are at the entrance, but they're very preoccupied with. They're talking with a sergeant about a bunch of stuff, and they're not really paying attention to who is going in or out of the city.
Me and my 3 carts and anybody on them is going in.
Yeah, they don't stop you as you walk in. They're clearly stressed over the events that have been going on.
What? That doesn't make any sense. mean, I'm not gonna say anything to him, so
Right. So you. No, sorry. I mean, you'd be right. Sorry. As you walk in, sorry. You walk in, they are going to stop you because yeah, with the 3 carts thing, it would be a thing. So they walk in, and one of them like walks up to you and says, what's your business here in Riyera?"
we're delivering a research paper to the Magicians Guild.
A research paper. And why do you have 3 carts that are? And they look over, and they're mostly empty. There's got a few things in there, but there's not a ton of stuff.
Am I driving one of them? I'm trying to remember.
No, I trained them together like a train.
Oh, gotcha.
And what? Yeah. So what's with the 3 carts?
Well, we happened across some grumpy cart people on the way here, and they didn't want to deal with their carts because they were too busy trying to kill each other, and so I took their carts. Someone's got to.
I see.
I mean, they succeeded in killing each other, so there's no one to return it to anyways.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Thank goodness for advantage. I have a -1. That's an 18.
Okay. They seem kind of taken aback, but with everything that's been going on, there's okay. The Magicians Guild. Okay, whatever. Hurry and come along. We don't have time for this. There's major threats to the city, as you can see. There's chaos everywhere.
All I see is a bunch of people leaving town.
Right, it's chaotic. People are leaving. They're terrified. The chaos. Well, just be careful if you go to the square.
Okay.
So we should avoid the square.
What about?
Can we go in a circle around the square? Or go around the square? I guess you can't go around the square because it's not round. Can we go aside the square?
Maybe. And he looks up. Hey.
Ignore him. He got dropped on his head as a child.
No, I didn't.
How would you remember?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just had an idea. He walks back and he talks to the sergeant. The sergeant walks up.
While this is going on, I'm feeling my head to feel if there's any like flat spots from hitting the ground.
Yeah, you don't feel anything.
No, I know.
The sergeant walks up to you. Hello, travelers.
Hello.
Well, you look like you two might be able to handle yourselves fairly well. I mean, you're a construct. I don't really know exactly what you are, but
Neither do I.
the Magicians Guild here.
Oh, he's Sparta. I know what he is. He's a friend.
Sparta, yes. And you, Goliath.
Yes.
You seem like you can lift a thing or two.
I have lifted a thing or two. Yep, and maybe even 3.
I see. Well,
and I start counting with my fingers. 1.
As my counterpart pointed out,
3.
there's quite a bit of chaos and rioting going on in the square. We have right now you can't see it too much because everyone's leaving, but you get further in, and there is evidence of looting and all sorts of other very rude and insightful behavior.
What are they rioting?
They're rioting. They're stealing and damaging and killing everything they could see in sight. And they all kind of convened at the square, and many of our guards have been sent to dispatch the problem. I was wondering, I know I don't know you and I don't owe you anything, but if you'd be willing to help join our side and put down the looters or the rioters, then we may be able to compensate you for said action.
Um, do I notice because this is like a city guard person, right?
Mhm.
Is he wearing any kind of crest or emblem or anything to indicate his city guard membership?
Yeah, I mean, you can sell with the military knowledge you have, and I would say that throughout your travelings, you've been to Riyera at least once. So you recognize the city guard seal, and you recognize the rank, the insignia that he has on his uniform that signifies that he is a sergeant.
Mm. Hey, Sergeant. So you want us to help then, yeah?
That is correct, sir. I
And
understand that I don't have any hold upon you, but should you feel so inclined, we can most certainly pay you and reward you for your efforts.
does that include membership as a city guard? And I'd say that with a big grin. Can I get one of those emblems to wear?
Uh,
Let others know that I'm helping and part of the city guard and can keep it when we're done?
Well, I mean, we can't give you an official badge of the city guard, but we can give you a temporary badge, something of a volunteer basis for good behavior and good helpfulness.
So we can't be on the city guard,
I'm afraid not.
what you're saying.
Not with one act. It would take quite a bit of effort for you to join the city guard.
So 2 acts and I week.
You would also have to go through training. Which
Oh,
will
I've
take at
been through
least-
training.
you'd
I
have to
already
go-
been trained.
You'd have to go through our training that would take at least 3 months.
My training was better and it took 3 years. I was a
Right.
soldier. Actually, I
Well,
don't
good
remember
for
how
you.
many years it was, but I was trained.
I could say that I'm a priest and a cleric and a nun for all that helps. You have to show us. You have to prove to us.
Sir, you're wasting your time.
You're a priest and a cleric and a nun? Wow.
He turns to you, Sparta. You're right. So what say you?
Uh, sure. What
Very well.
exactly do you need us to do, per se?
We just need you to go in and add
Stop
your
the
muscle.
rioters?
Yes, stop the rioters and add your muscle to the collective group to show them that the city doesn't tolerate such behavior.
Lethal force authorized.
Yes, sir. It is
What
so
about
authorized.
non-lethal force? Is that authorized? I ask all officially and very serious.
Yes, non-lethal force is authorized. Do whatever you need to do.
Crumbs,
Okay.
you're in charge of the fishermen.
Mhm. But I'm trying to remember I'm trying to be nice to them now.
Yes.
Trying.
However, Durakel has authorized this mission in this quest.
I look at the guard. Is that true?
Say yes.
Yes, that is exactly true.
Then it must happen. Must be.
Yes.
See?
And when we're done, we come back to you for the reward?
Yes, come back to me, and I shall reward you handsomely.
If you're not here, where will we find you?
But I'm already handsome. I don't need to get more handsome.
If I'm not, he completely ignores you. If I am not here, then you can find me at the guardhouse.
What should happen if you pass away while we're away?
Then you can speak to my lieutenant.
All right.
Here, and he takes a piece of paper and he scribbles down some stuff, and then he pulls out a little stamp and he stamps it and says, This is the seal. This is the seal of the guard and some information to that will help convince the lieutenant of that you've been officially and been incorporated into the temporary militia to help stamp down the riots.
Okay. I take it and I put it in the chest of folding.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much for your help.
You're very welcome.
We shall see you on the other side.
I guess we're going in.
Okay. So you start to go in. You notice that after you get into the city and you start to go onto the square, Fifth and Eleva are no longer with you.
Yeah, that figures.
With all the commotion and everything else, they slipped away and you didn't see them leave. So it's
To Sparta. Where did you see where Fifth went?
I mean, it's Lord Fifth. He can't risk himself in a combat situation.
Or maybe they're kissing.
They're probably doing that too.
Yeah.
And the last time when we talked about violence, put a sock on the door. So
Mm. All right. So
perfect.
what's
So
our
you
plan?
Yeah, go ahead.
what?
What's our plan?
I believe we're just gonna go and beat up anybody who's not in a guard uniform.
Oh, okay.
Sound good to you there, Navarre?
Are we sure that we can take them all on?
Doesn't matter. We just
Mm.
agreed to the job.
Once
So
proven. I guess so.
it's not like we could back out now, anyways.
Yeah, I believe we should have the strength to do it now.
Eh. With the three of us and the four kobolds, five kobolds, we should be able to handle this. At this point, I knock on the chest of holding and reach in to grab Ganap.
What do you need? What do you need, Sparta?
We got hired for a job.
Oh, what kind of job? A stealing job, an eating job, a accounting job?
Beat a bunch of people up job.
Oh, okay. I'm
There are
in.
lots of shinies involved.
Ooh, all right. I like shinies. Let's go.
So, how many friends do you have with you today?
I only got two. The other guys left. They had to go home to their families.
But will they? Oh, Can I hear this conversation?
Yeah.
I'm holding him in my hand.
Okay. Are they going to come back, or can you get them if we need them? Backup,
I mean, I have to leave to go do that, and I have to find them and convince them, and it'd be a whole ordeal. I could try.
Tell them shinies are involved.
Ooh, Chinese. Okay, I could probably do that. I could probably scrounge up another two friends, so you'd have four friends and me.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
But just be a little more careful with my friends because they're not as indestructible as I am. They squish and die.
But everyone is indestructible right now, kind of.
Yeah,
Might be
but
a
when they die,
ghost.
they actually die, and then they're not like me. Like you could chop off my finger or my tail or my arm, and it would grow back, and I'd be fine. But with them, once you chop something off, then it's gone, and it doesn't grow back.
They seemed fine with it the other day. And I thought that the kind of not fall apartiness was a trait of your race.
No.
Not the case?
They were okay with. They were just excited for the battle. It's not a thing for our whole race. It's just me.
I see. So you're special.
Yes, I am special,
Sweet.
but I'm sure that I could convince them to help just the way they did before. They are going to they'll be a little bit more cautious than I would.
That's fine.
Fair, fair warning. All right. Well, do you want me to leave right now, or when do you want me to go get him?
Oh yeah, go get them. We're gonna need them. And
Okay.
yeah, we will be entering combat somewhat soon. We're gonna be
Oh.
putting down a riot.
Oh, okay. I'll hurry then.
And why are you special?
Of course.
No,
Um,
I'm special, and so I'm just curious about other special people.
Oh,
I'm special too.
Well, I just am.
Oh,
I'm just special. I just have it's just one of those things that I just can't hurt. Can't get hurt.
well, that's actually pretty cool. Anyways, go get your friends.
All right, sounds good. And then he pops out with, and he pops away and disappears. Okay, as you start to get closer to the town square, you do see what the guards were saying, that there is a lot more evidence of looting and a bunch of other stuff. There's little fires that have been broken out as guards are trying to put certain buildings out as you're walking past, and then all the while you are seeing people walk past you. There aren't anybody that's actually openly rioting in the alleyways. Looks like they seem to have all kind of gathered together to do their own militia in the actual town square. You make it through. You get to a point that's kind of a checkpoint for the guards where they stop you and they, hey, halt! You can't bring these wagons past.
Why not?
Because we said so.
But we're here to help with the riots,
I'm
and the
on-
wagons will help us.
We're on official orders from the sergeant.
I show him my temporary police badge.
That you don't have. What is this?
I
Something
thought
he
you
gave?
said. I thought you said he gave us
No,
a.
he gave me a note to
Oh,
prove that we're
Yeah.
on.
He said
I
he
Sorry,
showed
I missed
it
that.
to them.
Gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood.
So I show that to them.
Okay. Oh, well, I see. Why exactly do you need to bring these wagons with you, though? Are they just going to get in the way?
Yeah, but they're gonna get in the way of them too.
I
Have
see.
you ever heard of deployable cover?
Well, of course, but okay.
And you can throw them at people.
No, crumbs. We've been over this. That's not how they're used.
Well, I mean, you could.
Well, I guess you could, but we're not going to.
Oh, okay.
I see. All right. Well, very well. This does look to be in order. You do what you have to do. Just be careful. Um, you might have some difficulty. There's lots of, like I said, well, I didn't say though. There's been lots of riot and looting in the town, and there's several buildings that have been broken. You might have a hard time getting the wagons through the next little bit, but you can certainly try to get past and use this in whatever tactic you see fit.
All right. You guys need a ride? Doubles as a squad vehicle.
We don't. We've been assigned here. We're not going to be going into the square. They already sent the first and second squad to go deal with the rioters.
I see.
Should there be something that can't be handled, let us know and we'll come running.
Okay.
All right. So you make your way in a little bit more. Like you said, there are some broken wagons. There are a bunch of other things that are in the street. The street is big enough that if you wanted to, you could have Krim push them kind of out of the way so you're able to get through. But there are several obstacles that are in your way to be able to get to the actual town square.
Okay. I mean, do we actually want to take the carts, guys?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Hey, Crumbs. Can you deal with the garbage here? They're kind of impeding our path.
So I get to work clearing the things, and if anyone is there people around, Jared?
Yeah.
I just yell, "Everybody move!"
Nice.
And then I start
Roll
clearing.
an
obstacles.
intimidation check.
Can he have advantage if they look over and see me driving the cart?
Yeah.
All right, so you've got advantage on the roll.
$22.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 and I have a +4.
Yeah, they all clear a path, and some are trying to help rebuild a little bit. Some are, yeah, obviously still leaving, and then the others that are kind of straggling get out of the way as you clear a path, and you're able to walk down. It takes you a little bit longer, but you are able to slowly clear stuff out of the way and slowly drag your 3 carts
Our 3-cart train.
through the town until you get to be fairly close to the town square. You haven't actually come in, but you do hear you do hear some loud noises coming in from the square as some people are yelling and there's something going on.
Can I see what's going on or what's up ahead?
Not from this specific points. If you keep walking though, after walking a few 100 feet or so, then you will be able to see what's there. So yeah, you do walk up. There's nothing that's stopping you. So as you come in, you approach the town square to see that there are. I'll just bring this over here. So you walk in. I don't have your actual. Just imagine you have an actual cart because I didn't think that you would come in with a cart.
Of course, you're gonna come in with the cart.
Yeah, clearly. So you see there are several guards. There are several dead bodies that are around, and it looks like actually things have started to clear up as you pull the carts into the square. The guards go through and they stab the last person that was rioting. It looks like there was all the dead bodies that are here are pretty much all of the rioters that were down. And then you have the group of guards that are kind of standing around as they watch you as you approach to come in. And one of them stops you and says, "Better late than never. Where have you been? You the help?"
Yeah, we just got here.
Like, literally, we just arrived in
We just-
town.
Came to town and came to help.
I said,
Hi, I'm
Sorry,
Crumb. What's your name?
the sergeant must be pulling from the bottom of the barrel if he's just bringing in random people from the front."
Oh, we're not random. We were in the back, and we're definitely not in the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't even
yeah.
in a barrel.
Yeah.
I
No barrels here. I can't fit
I
in a barrel.
roll
I'm too
my
big.
eye flames when I say that.
I see. Okay. Well,
Do you live in a barrel?
no, I don't.
Where
So
do you need us?
So this guy's the one that's talking to you as you come in. I think that we're just
Sorry, I was zoomed too far in. Which guy?
this guy, this
Oh,
right here.
okay.
He comes to walk in front of you. I think we're just about ready, but then
Ready
right
for
as-
what?
are you
Well,
riding? I asked the
well,
guard.
not ready. I think we're just about. I think we have things just about mopped up.
Then why do we need to be here?
But you're
Um,
not riding, right?
No, I'm not. But well, I think he thought the thing. I think there's been some miscommunication. That I thought that they must have thought that we were doing worse than we were. We've got this. But then, right as he says that,
I want to roll insight. Is this guy actually a rider? Like, do I see anything to indicate that this is an actual guard?
yeah, I mean, he's actually dressed up like he looks like an actual guard. You can roll insight if you want.
Okay. Insight. 16.
Yeah, he looks confident. He looks like everything is good, and that's he seems to be telling the truth. Um, However, as he's trying to like talk and say that everything is good and things seem to be going well, and he's I'm gonna find the private that gave the wrong information because we clearly didn't need people, especially we're not that desperate that we need someone random off the street to come in. So as this happens,
What do you mean private? It was the sergeant.
Yeah,
well,
we're not
it
random.
was the
I'm
private
Crumb.
that it was
This is Sparta.
that sent the communication to the front line to the sergeant.
Gotcha.
He clearly miscommunicated the situation.
But I'm Crumb and this is Sparta. We're not random.
Yes. Right. Yes. Well, about that. So as that happens, and as he's trying to convince you that everything is fine, you hear a very loud noise coming from the back, kind of towards this area, towards these corpses.
What kind of
As they
noise?
start
What
to
is-
stir,
What kind of noise?
a screaming noise.
Did you guys double tap them?
What do you mean double tap? Of course we killed them. That's all that matters, right?
No.
But did
gotta
you
kill
take their
twice.
head off?
And he kind of starts to grow pale.
If
No.
you don't kill him twice, then the spirit comes back with all the weird spirit stuff.
Okay.
Re-enters the body and they come back.
So as he says,
Those guys are probably about to stand up.
so exactly. So what happens is, as you start to say that, and as you start to explain the double tap, something happens that hasn't happened before. One of the bodies that we'll say that this body right here, it stands up, and it gets this kind of dark feeling come over. Its eyes start to turn red, and it almost is like bulbous, not like filled with like fluid, but just like something is like overfilling it as it looks up in rage. And then the same thing happens again with another entity, as another being appears, but this time this one doesn't appear from a body that gets reanimated. You see, even though it's the middle of the day, around 1 or 2 o'clock, you see that even though it's completely bright outside, there's several spirits that kind of converge, as you just hear them yelling and screaming in anger that they can't move on, and they combine into this dark mass that comes alive. And then this dark mass spreads its hand out and says, "We are Legion. If we have no peace, then neither will you." And then 3 more beings come up, and they spring in front of these guards that are right in front of them. And they attack and kill them. All this happens all in the matter of seconds, as these 2 guards instantly die from their attacks. They look like they weren't doing very well to begin with, and then they get attacked by the creatures behind them, and they all die. What did you say, Neil?
Well, that just happened. That sucks.
Then everybody roll initiative.
I was gonna say, can I roll for initiative yet?
Yes.
I was gonna say right before we roll for initiative, as that's happening, can I reach out and touch Sparta and cast a spell on him as the creatures are forming?
Yeah. All of that.
I'm gonna reach out and touch him and cast. Just reading this, making sure everything looks good. I'm casting protection from good and evil, and good from evil and good. Wait, protection from evil and good. Yeah.
Okay.
Which lasts for 10 minutes. If you're willing, you are protected against creatures or the creatures aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Creatures of those types have a disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. There you go. So now we're rolling for initiative, right?
Yeah, let me bring up the initiative tracker.
Dirty 20.
I also rolled a dirty 20.
Nice.
What can we say? We like combat.
Well,
For my initiative, I got a 9.
okay, you got a dirty 20, you got a dirty 20, you got a 9. All right.
I rolled a 19 and had a +1 on the initiative.
I rolled a 17 and had +3.
I got an 8 +1.
At least none of us got a rock.
Right.
True?
I got a rock.
All right. All right. Remind me again, what's the benefit of the thing that you cast on Sparta?
Well, I guess the question is, it's for you. If the creatures we're fighting are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead, then they have a disadvantage on their attack roll when they try to attack Sparta.
Okay.
And they can't be charmed, frightened, or he can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Okay.
Basically, it's just disadvantage on attack rolls on him.
All right.
I'm invincible! I have gotten the Gnap virus.
All right, perfect. Yeah, they would. These creatures would definitely fall in that category. So,
Yes.
all right. Who has the higher dexterity? Crumb or
I've got a
I have a 13.
Sounds like Sparta.
all right. Okay. So yeah, that all happens. I'll let that go through, Crumb. You're able to cast that spell before combat actually starts as you watch everything go through. You just watched these 5 horrors come out. All of the rest of the bodies aren't moving. It doesn't look like they're being zombified. But these other creatures have appeared. They've just killed those 2 guards, and what do you do?
I set up my carts in a semicircle to make a defensive perimeter. And I'm assuming that will take my turn.
Yeah, that would use your movement and your action to set that up.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to start off by um I'm just double checking one of my spells. Yeah. Okay. I've got the range on that one. How far away am I from the closest creature?
You can click and drag the ruler to measure it out.
Yeah, let's see here.
Dang. Might be big.
Okay. Each square is 5 feet. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I'm the one of the weapons I'm looking at using. It says range 30, but then it has 120 in parentheses. Does that mean
So
it goes
30
up
feet is
to?
what you can do accurately, and then you can do up anything past 30 up to 120.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. In that case. Oh, you said as they spawned, they killed those 2 guards?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna step forward. Let's see, how far should I go? So I was here.
Where is the barrier, by the way, from the cards?
Yeah, can you put something up on the map to show
Yeah.
where I set that up?
You
Yeah.
can freehand draw.
Yeah, just some rectangles or something would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say
Or even a semicircle.
Okay, so I
Whatever's
can
easiest
move.
to do.
so we'll say
Right.
that the carts are 10 feet in length,
Okay.
Right.
and so they'll be right here.
I can move. Oh, should I stay behind the cart? I was gonna say, can I move over here? That's 40 feet from where I was. You okay with that, Jared?
Sorry, say that again.
I said, can I move over here? Because that was 40 feet from where I was before you were telling us where the cart was.
When so you wouldn't be able to go in a straight line there because he moved it before you moved.
I'm sure he could vault the cart with an athletics check, no problem.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, roll an athletics check. Make sure you don't flat out fail. but I mean you are a giant. So
I've got a +7 on athletics, by the way. So
Yeah.
as
Hey.
long as you don't roll a natural 1, then you'll be fine.
yeah, 21.
Yeah. Okay. You're fine.
So I move here. That's my movement. And then, yeah. So that gives me 30 feet to that closest dude. See if I remember how to. There we go. That guy. I'm going to. Throw my javelin at him.
Yeah. Which guy?
This guy right here.
Okay.
Because that's 30 feet, so it's like no no disadvantage or anything on that.
Okay.
So I throw my javelin.
Okay.
Rolling for my hit. 18.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. And damage is 7. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then because I took an attack action, I can do a second attack. I can attack twice. So I'm going to use my Sweet Mercy axe and behead the body that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Double tap.
You get sprayed with gore, and that is officially not moving zombie.
Sweet. He did.
Okay. Perfect. So that happens.
That does happen.
The first entity that you attacked
That I speared.
looks over at you, and it starts to slowly hover over, and it hovers over this body that is not being hovered or being. It's rude. I don't know why that's
What
right.
just happened?
It's not letting me go over.
What do you mean over?
Like
If
you can't.
if I put the monster over the square of the body, then the body covers the thing. So just pretend that it's on the same square.
I need to reorder them.
You just change the layer, the order on the layer.
I don't remember how, but you can bring something, you can move it forward or back somehow, but whatever. You could also just get rid of the body, unless it needs to be there for some reason.
Found it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so the first one goes and moves over to you, and it tries to make an attack. It tries to hit you. And it gets a 21 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. With that, you take you take 7 damage. I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yes.
15.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. Sorry, I lost my initiative tracker.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I got it. We're good. We're good.
See
I don't see the enemies. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that happens. So that guy walks over. These two guys start to chase over these other these other soldiers, and they try to attack these soldiers. And the first one hits, the second one does not. And this guy falls over dead. Well, we'll just delete him. But yeah, that guy goes, he falls over. This guy goes, he tries to attack him, and he misses. The next is this guy that he kind of slowly he just kind of floats around and just kind of sits there waiting to see what happens. The next guy, though, this guy, he's going to move forward and he's going to come up next to this guy and he's going to attack. And he misses. Both of his attacks, yes. Nope, he doesn't. He hits that one. Sorry. This guy gets severely injured as these two are around him. Now it is Navarre. Your turn.
I wish I had a higher initiative. Dang.
You
My
got
antenna
this.
fell through. Navarre is going to come out to the word. How do I do this? Am I not able to drag my character?
Oh, sorry. 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
There you go. You should be able to now.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you.
And same with you, Sparta.
Navarre will come. Oh goodness, dang. To the front of the cart, and he's going to cast Entangle, which has a 20-foot radius. The origin is going to be yeah, right here. So it hits that, and that potentially if it can.
That's all right. You said right here. So it goes.
The left of this one right here.
Okay. Okay.
And any
cool.
creature inside that area needs to succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay. What kind of attack is it?
It's
Like,
a
is it-
bunch of vines that come up and then restrain them. So plants.
Okay. Sounds good. What is the DC on that one?
Um, it's against my spell save DC. So I
which is on your
believe
spell page. It should.
Let's think of that 14.
yeah, 14 strength.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm learning how to read this stuff. Woo!
Shocking, I know.
All right.
Yeah.
So all right. So this one completely fails. Oh my gosh. And yeah, the other ones also wordly fail. They've got really bad strength. So yeah, all three of them are caught in the entanglement. So what does that mean exactly? What happens to them?
Um, just says that they're entangled and that it can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC, and
Say
then
if
the
they're
success increase.
restrained or anything.
Restrained, yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, cool. That happens, and these three creatures are restrained.
Sweet.
And Sparta, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to follow in Crumb's footsteps and vault the carts.
Okay, roll an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Thank goodness for a +8. 10.
Nice.
How tall are you?
The same 7-11 at the moment.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. I mean, you wouldn't obviously go over the actual like card itself. You'd go over like one of the adjoining where they kind of attach. So
Okay,
Okay.
that works. And maybe my foot stumbles a little bit or something.
Yeah.
Not quite as elegant as he did it. And then
Right.
I am going to try and stab this thing with my trident.
Okay.
Actually, no, let's make it with the warhammer. Because stabbing incorporeal things doesn't usually end well. Okay, you're going to dice timeout. That is an 11 to hit.
That misses.
All right. Then my secondary attack. 10.
That also misses.
Okay. That's it.
Good try.
This is why I need ranged weapons.
All right. Cool. And just to be aware, just to call it out. So let's see. Oh no, it does. It does have that. Okay. So I need to reverse. I just saw something on the monster sheets. It looks like they do get entangled initially, but then they are able to they're able to kind of float above the entanglement and go through. It specifically calls out restrained as a condition immunity. Yeah. So I was gonna say because it's a magical thing, but it specifically says it's a condition immunity. So I'm gonna say that the entanglement does not stick. But yeah. Okay,
So
so
is it
now
my turn?
yes, Crown, it's your turn.
Cool. See here. 30 feet. All right, I'm going to I don't know if I want to do that or not.
Do it.
Do it. Attack. Kill.
You're the only thing that's hit anything.
Are they either a fiend or an undead?
They would be an undead. Well, this guy would be an undead. Technically, the other ones are more like a
Which guy?
spiritual. This guy would be more of an undead or fiend. The other ones are more of like a spiritual kind of, well, not spiritual, but like a ghostly essence.
It's a ghost. Ooh.
I'm not sure what. I'm not seeing which guy you're mentioning.
This guy.
You're not. You must be on a different layer. Your pings aren't
Yep,
showing up.
yep. This guy.
He is a undead.
I would classify him as an undead. The other two are more of a ghost type creature that doesn't qualify as an undead, or I don't know. I mean, it is an undead, but it's
Is it a fiend? I have an ability that only like I could use that only
sorry,
works
it's
on.
not, it's undead. That's what it says on their thing, so we'll go with that. It is an undead.
It is undead. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. How long do turns last? Seconds wise?
6 seconds.
6? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to attempt. I guess it's not really. It's up to Jared, but I'm going to. Let's see. It's reading the description. Okay. I'm going to channel divinity. I'm going to cast Turn the Unholy. And just for your quick reference, Jared, any undead within 30 feet of me, so that's the one right next to me, and that one behind the wagon. Right here. It's not pinging. Oh, I'm on the wrong button.
To the one behind the wagon.
This one and this one are within 30 feet. They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's not good. Okay. Cool. Wisdom saving throw. It gets a so this guy gets a 17. And the other guy gets a 19.
Wow, seriously?
Yep.
It's like a pointless spell.
That's the way the dice roll.
It doesn't do anything.
All right.
But that was my action.
Becomes
So.
angry.
What a waste.
All right. Was that your turn?
I'm going to move 5 feet this way.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
Now it's Legion's turn.
We are Legion. So this guy is going to try and attack you.
Attack who?
And which guy?
So sorry. My bad. This guy is going to attack Crumb.
Uh,
This guy attack Crumb. And he gets a. He gets a 10, which probably misses.
That's a miss.
Okay. This guy is going to float up and over to you as well. And also attack. And that one gets a. That also gets a 10.
Also a miss.
Then this guy is going to attack Sparta.
bring it on.
Is he close enough?
Eddie.
Does he have a
This
long
guy?
reach? Yeah.
This guy to Sparta?
Does he have a long reach?
No. Why would he? Why would he need it?
Oh, what the heck? Because apparently my map is not showing. Like, I just looked over at my recorder, the recorder's capture of the map, and that's in a different state than I see on my other computer.
Well,
I
maybe
see.
bring
I
yours
see.
down, Utah.
I see Sparta right here.
Nope. He
Yeah.
is right here.
I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry. Never mind. Just ignore me. Hey, look, Sparta moved. Cool.
Okay, so that happens. It gets a 10 as it tries to hit you, and it's you notice it as these ghostly figures are trying to attack. It seems like they're being affected by you assume it's the sun. It looks like there's something that's hindering them. They're not at full power like you'd expect them to be. But yeah, so it misses you, Sparta, as it tries to attack. And then the last one tries to attack that soldier, and he actually hits that one. And the soldier dies.
Wah, wah, wah.
You did. Now it is this guy's turn. He's going to come over here to Navarre. And he is going to look
Wow.
up attack. So he goes to attack you. The first one is a 13 to hit.
It hits.
All right.
Dang it.
That is 9 damage.
Oh.
And then the second one is
Is that a lot of damage to you there, Kyrell?
Maybe. I don't know.
the second one is a 22 to hit
It definitely hits, yeah.
and gets you 8 damage.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
as all this happens, then Belle, it's now your turn.
Who?
Bell?
Belle?
Shay?
Sorry, Shay. My bad. Oh my gosh. Shay.
I'm like,
Wrong
what?
campaign there, buddy.
Wrong one.
Wait, did you
Is
bring...
this like a new player that chose Bell?
Sorry, Shay.
I was sitting here going, did you
I meant-
retire Shay?
I meant Shay. I meant Shay. Yes. Shay it is her turn.
Mm.
Get him.
And you should be able to control it so you can move her wherever you can either go from the bottom or somewhere on the right side here, on wherever you want to enter the battle.
Can I be on the roof?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Classic.
I'm gonna try to run and jump on this guy with 2 daggers. for a stab.
Um,
Can I
okay.
do that?
Yeah, I mean, these are going to be 20-foot, like 20-foot ceilings, 20-foot roofs. So you would take some fall damage by doing it, but you could certainly try if you roll an athletics check.
This
Okay.
isn't Assassin's Creed, hon.
I know.
Yeah, so you definitely you will take fall damage if you want to do that.
How much
you
is the
can-
fall damage?
It's 1d10 for every 10 feet.
Yep, that.
So 20 out of a 20.
Yep.
A minimum of 2, maximum of 20.
Okay, I'm gonna risk it then.
Okay. So roll an athletics check for me first.
A 19.
All right. So that does hit. Or sorry, not hit. That is successful. That's good enough to be able to make that. And then you take 8 points of fall damage as you gather up your strength, and then you run and you take your flying leap to fly over with your daggers out to go and stab the creature that's terrorizing the bear. You do make contact to be able to get there. Roll an attack roll for me to see if you're on target.
A 21
Yep, that hits.
Sneak attack.
and sneak attack.
And you get the sneak attack.
Did your sneak attack
3,
dice go up when you leveled up?
8. Yeah,
Nice.
and a 12. So that's 21 plus 12. Is that what it is? Or is that for the damage?
Say that again.
Is that for damage for the sneak attack? Or is that towards the attack?
It's the damage.
Yeah, it's the damage.
Okay.
Sneak attacks are for damage.
And
Okay.
since you're an assassin, what's the rule for the crit? For your assassinate thing.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, and hit your score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Well, I don't think that counts.
Yeah,
No.
it's already taken a turn. But you would get advantage for it, and you do use sneak attack, so you do hit.
Okay, that's 18 damage for one dagger. Do you want me to do the other dagger?
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
2 in each
Choose-
hand.
Or 1 in each hand or 2 in each hand?
Yeah,
Oh,
four.
sorry, 1 in each. Sorry.
4 daggers!
Yes, 4 daggers! No.
Hey, I mean, Tritons, they're a weird race. Never know.
So does that count as your bonus action for the second attack? Because you have one attack per action, and so you do have the 2-weapon thing. But does that count for the bonus action for the second attack, or how does that work?
Making an attack with your offhand weapon is considered a bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay, yeah, I'll let that go. You wouldn't have used your bonus action to be able to make that jump. So, okay, so 18 for the first one for damage. Let me do that. Okay. Go ahead and roll for your second attack.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
And do I do sneak attack on this one too?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just go with your first one.
And it's 7.
Okay. Okay. That works. It is Navarre, your turn.
Alrighty. Navarre is going to rather quickly jump back to here.
Okay, you risk a attack of opportunity if you do that.
What exactly is that?
It gets a free attack to try and hit you as you run away from it.
Hmm.
Or you can use your action to disengage and then get away, but then you won't be able to attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
How long does disengage last?
Till your next
Until you
turn.
re-engage.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Oh. Surely I can't die in one hit.
You're making sure you can't die in one hit?
Yeah. I'm already at half HP.
Wow, you squishy.
Yeah, very squishy, yes.
Squishy,
Oh. Is the enemy that I attacked also prone? Because I jumped on him?
Let me see.
Can't use that one. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Brasalo, you little bugger.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good strength.
Yep. Oh. Oh, wait a second. I can use this, can I not? Oh, I can use it. Hey, sure. Okay. I am going to attack with Golthius's staff.
Okay.
And that is a 6 to hit.
Okay, that misses.
Cool. That's okay.
You didn't want to hit with that staff anyways.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably just end my turn there.
All right. Okay. So that happens. This guy is going to find his wits and he's going to walk up and trying to attack. But these two soldiers are going to just run away in terror after seeing what's going on. So he's going to try and attack the.
These get back here.
No! We didn't sign up for this! As they run away. And this guy hits. So he does.
Wait, they signed up? We didn't get signed up.
I wanted to sign up. They didn't let me.
I'm going to BRB real quick.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So this guy, he goes and he draws his sword out, and he goes and he slashes against. He does a slash across the creature, and he does a small amount of damage, and then he goes to attack again, and he misses his second attack, and then it goes back up to Crumb.
Doesn't go to Sparta.
I mean Sparta. No, Crumb. No, it is Sparta. Yep, you're right. Sorry. I
I am Sparta!
had it wrong on my notepad notes here. Yes, Sparta's.
Alright, well, I'm going to take my 2 swings with my Warhammer.
All right.
Man, I might as well roll digital tonight. That is a 15 to hit,
Okay, that does it.
and I can't math, but the roll was higher, so they both hit.
Okay.
Alright, so the first attack is going to do 5 plus 7 is 12.
Okay.
And then 10.
All right. All right. So that connects.
Then I'm going to burn my action surge.
Okay.
Make 2 more attacks.
All right.
One of them is going to be a goading attack, which basically is a taunt, like, tanking.
Right. Doesn't that give you advantage or something, or gives them disadvantage?
Okay, so the non-goading attack misses, and then the last one, which would have been the goading attack, is a 17 to hit.
Okay.
18 to hit. They need to make a wisdom saving throw. On failure, they have disadvantage if they try to attack anyone other than me. And they have disadvantage on attacking me because of the thing. That
Oh.
did at the beginning.
What was the DC?
16.
Okay. Yeah, it fails.
So it has advantage if it attacks anyone else. And the damage for that hit is 8 plus 7 plus 5. Whatever that equals.
20.
Yeah, 20. I can't math tonight, guys. Sorry. So that's 20 damage.
Sorry this is for the goading attack.
Yep.
What kind of damage is that?
Bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then superiority die damage.
Okay.
I'll let you figure that one out.
Yeah, it'll just be part of a standard like fighter attack kind of thing. So okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. That happens. It is very weak, but it is still going. It's still alive. Crown, it's your turn.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if I can identify if my Warhammer's just going through them because they're incorporeal?
Yeah.
Actually, do I have I think I picked up a feature for that. I just leveled up, didn't I? Yeah, know your enemy. But we haven't been watching them for a minute yet. That'll come later. That is a... Am I just doing a straight intelligence check?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, you'd recognize that.
Hey, Navarre, or Crumbs, do any of you have a spell that can temporarily turn my Warhammer magical? And I assume that they have to wait for their turn to respond.
Yep. Crum, it's your turn. You can respond.
I thought I did. Hold on, I'm checking my list real fast here. No, I don't have anything. Sorry, no, I don't have anything. I can't magic your weapon for you, sorry. As I'm saying that, I ready my Sweet Mercy axe.
Okay.
And I'm going to go after. I'm going to take a swing at this dude right here, right in front of me.
Okay.
And this attack with my Sweet Mercy. $24 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, so since I'm able to hit, this is a divine smite.
Okay.
When I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, I can expend a spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for the weapon damage, and then I get to roll. And this, I'm going to do a second level spell on this one. So that means I get to roll 4d8.
Okay.
But because they're undead, I get to add another d8. So 5d8 total.
All right.
And let's start with the first, the weapon damage attack is going to be 13.
Okay.
13 damage. And then get my 1d8. I got to roll this 5 times. That's a 6 plus 7. That's 13 plus 5. 18 plus 1. 19. Plus 7 is 26 on top of what I said for the axe.
You said 13.
Yeah, 13 plus 27.
All right. 13 plus 27 is 13, 40 damage. All right, so that happens. It takes a big chunk out of this ghostly apparition that is in front of you.
That doesn't kill it?
No.
All right. And then I get to attack again.
Okay.
And I'm going to just do a normal. Yep, I'm just gonna swing my axe again right through the same creature. Wait, or should I behead the guy next to me? What do you think, Sparta?
I think you're gonna have to wait for a whole round to happen before I can respond.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
So hang on. So really quick. So that last attack you did, that was the channel divinity.
Yeah, it's counted as a special.
Yeah, didn't you do that for the turn the unholy before?
You can only channel.
Wait, no. What?
Once a day.
Yeah, didn't you already cast channel divinity at the beginning of combat? Or am I just blind? Or am I just dumb?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Channel divinity, I can do sacred weapon or turn unholy. Sacred Weapon is a different thing. This is a special called Divine Smite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah, Channel Divinity. I have two: Sacred Weapon or Turn Unholy. Sacred Weapon emanates bright light,
Oh, yep. No, I gotcha. Yep. I gotcha.
but Divine Smite is a special thing I can add to a weapon attack.
Yeah, I gotcha. Use your spell slot. Okay, I'm good.
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack for the second attack.
Second attack, swing my axe on the. Oh wait, hold on. I'm guessing we need to behead these guys. I don't know.
Do what
Why
you
would
want,
Jared? Why would Jared put bodies all the way around?
You're going to try. You're going to behead the guy next to you on the ground.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to debate. Do I use my second attack on the guys in front of me, or behead the guy as my second?
It is up to you. You can do what you feel is appropriate.
I'm gonna behead the guy next to me.
All right. You do that.
Chop. More gore.
Okay. Dane, I want you to roll a percentage dice for me.
Okay.
Percentage dice.
25.
Wait, explain me a percentage dice. Sorry.
You roll the 2d10s. One of them is the 10 slot, the other is the single slot.
Oh.
Okay.
And you rolled a 25?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
That is fine. It is now this guy's turn. As he goes and looks at you angrily, he goes to attack you. And he gets a 21.
That hits.
All right. So you take you take 18 damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
That's a 21.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Other than you take that damage. It is now
That hurt.
this guy. It is now the other guy's turn. He's going to come next to you, and he's going to also try and attack you. He got a 14.
Barely makes it.
Okay. Now it's the guy in front of Sparta. He gets a 10.
Yes.
And then this guy is going to hover over to Shay and attack her. He gets an 8.
Miss.
All right. Okay. Now it is this guy. He's going to turn to Shay now after being crushed and very angry. He's going to make an attack. The first one is a 17.
Hit.
Does 14 damage. The next one is a 12.
Miss.
Okay. So it turns to you and does a huge wall.
Mm.
Don't forget you have uncanny dodge.
Okay, I was asking you questions on that.
Oh. I missed that.
Okay. I have uncanny dodge.
Which means
Does that work?
you can see the if you can see your attacker when they attack you, you can use your reaction to have the damage. So yes, you can use that. It's not on magic or on saves, it's actual attacks.
Okay.
Yep.
So instead of 14 damage, I got 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Belle, it's your turn.
Bell, huh?
Shay.
Shay. Oh my gosh. Sorry. That's why it's in my notes wrong. Shay. Okay. Shay, it's your turn.
Okay. Is there a better picture for that so I can see what it looks like?
It's just this is just it's just a spirit, like it's a ghost. It's a bad representation for the battle map. It just looks like it looks more like this. I just needed to make it different to show you they're different creatures, but it essentially looks like this, a dark, kind of cloudish ghost.
It's a ghost. Ooh.
So is it like a Dementor?
No, it's like an actual ghost. It literally is a ghost. Well,
Just
not
a ghost?
it is a go. It's not a
Black
ghost,
ghost.
but it is a black ghost. Yes.
Just a black ghost. Okay. Do I see him as like pretty hurt or
He looks a little bit damaged, but he's still definitely going strong.
okay? I'm going to I'm just gonna slash one of my daggers to
Okay.
that guy.
Okay.
Is that guy flanked?
Um.
Like D&D rules flanked, not. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with not. We're not gonna do flanking.
Okay, that works.
We're just not gonna do that because I thought about that for with Crumb, but we're just not gonna do flanking.
Okay.
21.
Yes, that hits. And you're attacking the guy to the left of you. This guy.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Yes, 21 definitely hits.
And 9 damage.
Okay. All right, Navarre, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Navarre is going to once again try and smack the guy in front of him real quick. Can I use Shillelagh on Golthius's staff if Golthius's staff is a magic staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless the definition for shillelagh specifically bans it. Like
Let's
the
see.
description.
This is
Oh,
is this a
but then it
course?
also becomes magical if it isn't already. Sweet. Cool. Thank you. He will attack with the Golthius's staff then. 10?
A what? 10?
A 10?
Yeah, that misses.
Oh. Okay. Um Wait a second.
You could turn into a giant bear.
I could.
You are a druid.
Yep. That is kind of their bread and butter.
I want to hit with staff.
They're bear and butter.
Oh,
David,
Yeah,
talking like crumbs again.
sorry. Or it's just dad jokes or something.
Yeah, or that.
question. So underneath my bonus actions, it lists down I can use Wild Shape as a bonus action, but I can also use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 HP per level of the spell slot expended. Is that for Wild Shape, or can I use that right now?
Let me see. What is the?
Bacon.
What's it called?
Combat Wild Shape.
You could use wild shape as a bonus action, and you can bonus action expend most spells onto gain. Okay, so yes, as a bonus action, you could turn into as you turn into your creature you decide to turn into. You can expend one spell slot in the action of turning into the creature to get 1d8 of health back.
Okay.
So you made the attack, so you could use your bonus action to turn into something and get some health back, yes.
I want to hit with staff. I think I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. That works. Then these two guys are now completely out of sight. And this guy is going to also try and attack. And he hits both times. And he does that much damage. Okay. Yeah. All right, Sparta, it is now your turn.
Warhammers!
Warhammers.
Natural 20.
He's dead.
Okay.
Nice.
Do I need to calculate anything?
No, your crit's going to do. He has 1 hit point left, so
Oh, okay.
he's dead.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna drive the warhammer like down onto his head from above, and he's just gonna like poof in a smoke cloud.
That happens. He did. He gone.
And then I'm going to use my movement to Shay and Navarre. How hurt are you guys? Do you need a help?
I'm half HP. I think I'm
I'll
fine.
help the squishies.
Okay.
If I hit with my staff, I can heal, but until then.
What do you want to hit with your staff? You are just sitting here going, why is he so obsessed with the staff?
It's small healing, but it's healing.
You gotta be. Don't be afraid to take risks. It's all right if your character goes down.
Actually, I only used one attack. I'm gonna hit this thing in the back of the head with my warhammer.
All right, go for it.
Or 11, so not hit it with
You
in
are
the
not.
back of the head.
That's correct. You are not going to hit it.
Yeah.
Back then.
Hold on.
Unfortunate.
Hey guys.
Oh, hello. Great timing. Missed, but great timing.
I didn't miss. The smoke got in my eyes. Oh, I'm using the wrong voice. I didn't miss. The smoke got in my eyes.
Sure.
All right, Crumb, your turn.
All right. Alrighty, I'm gonna take my sweet mercy axe here and take a swipe at the guy I hit pretty badly earlier.
Okay,
And my swing is going. Here's the hit roll. $22.
that hits.
Yes. And then 12. Plus 5. Hits for 12.
Okay, that hits.
He's still alive.
He is still alive.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
So that's like 52 hit points so far.
You're tracking that?
I just hit him that one time for 40. I just hit him for 12.
Yeah.
All right, fine. And swing again.
Okay,
Uh,
Swing away. Swing away.
This next swing. Oh, yes. That's my dice is 8. Let's see, 18 plus 8. That hits,
Yeah, that
I'm
hits.
sure. Okay.
Yep.
And 1d12 plus 5. 11.
Okay,
And yeah,
all right.
he's still alive.
He is still alive. He's hurt.
Oh my gosh.
He got little like holes in his like ghostly appearance. There's like full like transparent holes that go, but he is still alive. And now it is let's see. Navarre, roll a percentage dice for me.
Oh boy. Which one's my D10? That's a D8.
So roll 2d10s.
This one? It is this one. Alrighty. 5 and 4.
Okay. Nothing happens. It is now this guy's turn.
Oh.
He's going to try and attack Crumb. He got a 14.
It's
What?
miss.
Miss. All right.
14 misses.
And then this guy is going to attack Shay.
What, a 14 wouldn't miss you?
My AC is 12.
This guy got a 15.
That's my AC.
All right. So it hits you for 8 damage, and I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
$16.
Okay, you are fine. Next, it is the other big ghosty guy that is very angry and hurt, and it gets a that one looks like it is a 22 to hit.
It's
All right. You take 11 damage of necrotic damage, and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
One sec here. You said 11 necrotic?
Yes.
I'm going to react to his attack and activate my Stone's Endurance, which reduces the damage dealt to me.
You activate my trap card.
All right.
Sorry, it was 11 damage?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
1d12 plus 2.
So that I reduced it by 7. So 4.
Okay, take 4 damage. And roll a
4
Constitution
damage.
saving throw.
Saving. 17.
All right, that's good. Nothing happens to you.
But I got hurt. What do you mean nothing happens to me?
Did get hurt. Now, this guy down here, he's going to turn and see the new oncomer and start to size you up and decides to change targets.
Wait, which guy
This guy
sees who?
sees Sparta.
Sees Sparta
Oh, gotcha.
through the eyes in the back of his head.
Right.
Yep. He's looking around, even though, yeah.
Did his head do the whole like owl turn thing?
Yep. He is Legion after all.
Yep.
He did the whole like his head turned backwards, looked at you, and then his whole body like lines up with his head. head rotate first,
Exactly.
body rotate after.
First attack is a 16.
Miss.
Second attack is a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so it does.
Barely.
Let's see. It does 21 points of damage. Was it just boom? Slam you with a giant fist attack. And now,
21?
Shay, is your turn.
You said 21, right?
Yes.
That's like a quarter of my health on one hit.
Wham. Shay, it is your turn. Not Belle. Shay.
I do the same thing.
Okay.
That dude. Left guy.
Okay.
$22.
That hits.
With 4 damage.
Okay. Navarre, it's your turn.
Stick. This time stick will hit. This time stick will not hit. I got a nat 1.
You should really just on the stick.
I want to hit with stick.
All right, so you are starting to kind of fall apart with fear from after seeing this ginormous blow to your friend Sparta as he just whams and beats the crap out of him with this huge hit. So you try and get your stick and you do a huge swing and you go way wide and you smack the You smack the wagon behind you, and it starts to kind of glow and fizzle and go. Pfft. No, nothing happens to your staff. It just you make a magical attack against the thing, and it fizzles out and does nothing.
Did he heal himself off the attack on the wagon?
Can I roll damage on the wagon?
No.
Dang it. Hold on a second.
Just give up on the staff. It's not worth it.
You're a druid. When you
God,
transform
I-
into an animal, you get a completely different HP pool.
Yes.
I want my staff.
You
Your
don't
AC
need to heal.
Your AC goes up much higher if
You
you are.
can't hit you. You get more health. You transform into a freaking animal.
But there's a chance I go insane if I hit with the staff.
That's what you're after?
Yeah. I have a chance to go into a madness effect.
You have a -1 on your staff because you're using strength.
Yes.
So you're never gonna. Well, you could, but it's very unlikely.
But Shillelagh also does good damage-ish, kind of. Turns
Yeah,
into a
if you use
D8.
melee, then that works, but then that doesn't work for your staff ability. I don't think.
Oh, so they can't be both of them?
I don't think so, unless I'm wrong, Dane. But that seems like it would work. Seems like that's how it works.
Sounds right to me.
Dang. This staff stinks.
Figure that all out on your own.
Only took a couple of misses. Sure, I'll wild shape. So,
Are you gonna turn into a grasshopper?
I see. And wild shape into anything I've seen before, up to a 1/4, I think. Would a bear work? I don't know any bears.
Your character's never seen a bear.
No, me as a player has never seen a bear.
Your character definitely would have.
Yeah,
Um,
I just don't have any like creature sheets on hand.
you just look it up on the internets.
Do a
Bear
quick googly for
D&D.
bear, druid, bear, D&D character sheet, something like that.
Druid. Oh,
Oh, brown is BR is challenge. A brown bear challenge of 5. Oh, you can't do that one. You could do anything with a CR of 1. Well, no, because you're 7, so a half a CR.
half CR,
Yeah.
right? Filter.
So you could do. Let's see.
I do a black bear.
I think anything with a bear is. Oh,
Black bears have.
that is. Then yeah, you can do that one. If it's a half a CR, then you can.
Cool. I will transform into a bear then. And then I can heal 1d8. Is that
Yes.
what it was?
Use a
Okay.
spell. Use a spell slot.
Alrighty. I heal 6. Nice.
All right. You're now a black bear.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Meow.
Woof.
Okay. So now it's the soldier's got turn, and he's going to make an attack, and he makes the first one, and he misses the second one, and he gets 6 damage to this guy. And it goes back up to Sparta.
Okay, well, Warhammers!
Warhammer.
That's a 14 to hit,
Yes, that hits.
and as an 11 hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay. That is 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
And let's make that a goading attack, if you will let me.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's add another 4 damage to that bludgeoning, and he has disadvantage if he attacks anyone other than me. Oh, wisdom saving throw, 16. Sorry. Look at me, assuming he fails.
He passes the wisdom saving throw.
Well, suck. He still took an extra 4 damage on the end of that, though, so...
Okay, so that is 15 damage.
Yes. 15.
Okay. So for the first goading attack you did, is that just for the one turn, or is that?
Let's see, goading.
I think yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
thing I used goading attack on last time died, so...
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. You use it on the other thing.
It's to the end of your next turn, so my next turn.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, Crum, your turn.
Okay. Um.
Oh, can I add just a comment in character as
Yes.
the turn ends? Note to self. Gnap gets no shinies this time. Where is that guy? Okay, now I'm done.
So it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is Gnap? Lazy turd. And I. Gonna swing my axe again at the dumb guy who won't die. Ooh, that's a hit. 17 plus 8. Didn't I have that last time?
17 plus 8. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And 1d12 plus 5. 13.
All right, that hits. And as you hit it, it explodes in a poof of dust. And as you hit it, and the vessel, the power that's holding it together, explodes, and you feel a rush of 5 or 6 different entities that kind of escape and they fly away. They don't disappear and disintegrate, but they fly away from where you're at as you destroy this creature in front of you.
Cool. And as that happens, I turn and I glare at the one to the side of me and say, "Your turn," and I swing my axe.
Okay.
Come on. Oh yeah! 19
All right. That hits.
plus 8. And I'm doing the I'm doing the divine smite with that one.
Okay.
I'll go check that off. And get all my dices. All right, so first 1d12 plus 5. 10 total. Like it's just 10.
Okay. Oh, that's
10
it.
on the attack. Sorry, 10 on the attack for the weapon.
Okay.
And then what, 8? 2d8. 2. Okay. Got a 5. Got a 2. Six. 8. And a 7. Adding it all up. 10 for the
28.
weapon plus 5 plus 2
Alright,
plus
he
6
dies.
plus
So that's 38.
38.
He explodes. He poofs, and the same. You kind of get the same feeling as you did with the other creature. Not as many spirits escape, but you do feel there's a couple of spirits that were combined together in this entity that after as your magical weapon makes contact and breaks the outer exterior that's holding everything in, you feel several spirits escape from this entity.
Okay. And as that dissipates, I look over. How does the health of Barda look? Like, is he looking?
Sparta?
Because I can't ask him, like, but
Really,
how
me?
does? Yeah.
It
Just
looks
curious.
like I got slapped across the face and there's a red mark on me. I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm at 60 out of 81. I'm fine.
Holy cow. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move to here,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. That goes. So he was gone. Okay, so this guy is going to attack Shay. And he got a 16 to hit. Or no.
Hit.
Well, yeah, that was actually an 18, but yeah. Cool. It was going to.
Which
Okay,
one is hitting me? The one on the right or the left?
Yeah. The one on the right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. He does 13 points of necrotic damage and roll a Constitution saving throw.
$15.
All right. That passes. You're good. I also want you to roll a percentage die for me.
15.
Okay. Awesome. So as that attacks, then Sparta, you see your friend Cobalt pops up. I thought I had a Cobalt here. Shoot. I swear I did. Okay, fine. For now, it's going to be a cat.
Works for me. He's now a cat bold.
He is a cat bold. If why is that? What's up being stupid? Come on, D&D. Just kidding. He's going to be a bear. Just pretend he's the kobold. He's going to come up with his horde of 4 other friends, and he's going to look at you. All right, Sparta, where do you want us to go? And he looks around, and he sees you're busy, and so he's going to assume that the Revenant is the one. This guy is the one that you want to attack. So he's going to take the initiative and try to attack him.
Works for me.
And I'm just going to roll collectively as the group of kobolds, and they missed as they try to attack him.
Dang. Imagine missing.
Are they all standing on one on top of each other so they're in a stack of 3?
I summon a kobold swarm.
The
That needs to be its own monster in the manual now.
All right, and then the big guy looks, and he kind of looks around. He completely ignores the kobold, and he looks over at the bear, and he looks back at you, Sparta, looks back at the bear, and he slowly turns back at you, and he smiles. He says, "We're not done yet." As he gets a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right, so for the first attack, does 10 damage.
Okay.
The next one does a 24 to hit,
That also hits.
and that does a 16 damage.
Okay.
And Shay, it is now your turn.
Um. I'm going to do a bonus action of disengage
Okay.
and taking off.
Okay.
Um. Probably to there. I don't know. Probably actually right there.
Okay.
Get in the
And
cart.
And then grab a greater healing
Okay.
and plop it in.
Plop it in as in drinking it.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And that'll be it.
All right. What was your how much did you heal for?
That's what I'm doing right now. $17.
Okay, perfect. All right, Navarre, it's your turn.
Alrighty. As a bear, I have a multi-attack. One with a bite and then one with my claw.
Okay.
Do I need to roll
An
2
attack for
chances to
each.
hit?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Um 17 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Wasn't expecting that. That could have been on my stuff, but okay.
Nah, if you'd been using your staff, you'd have rolled much lower.
Yeah, it seems to be the
Yeah,
stuff
you
that
would have
happens.
a like 12.
This ain't the first time that I've been trying to hit with that thing. Alright, that hits for 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second is a 5 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, so just a bite.
All right. Now it is the soldier's turn. And he makes one hit for 6 damage. As he cries out with all of his other fallen comrades, he tries to help out where he can. Sparta, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try a trip attack on this guy.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That does hit.
That is for plus one is eight.
Saving throw looks like.
So that's 12 damage. And he needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 16. On a failure, they are knocked prone.
All right. He fails.
All right. Well, he gets knocked prone unless he's immune to that, too.
He is not immune to that. All right. So yeah, he gets knocked down. And what was the attack? Or what was the damage?
That was 12. Bludgeoning.
Right.
And then my follow up, which now has advantage because he's knocked prone,
Yep.
is a 18 to hit
Yep.
for 9 damage.
All right.
And then as my bonus action, I am going to use Second Wind.
Okay.
And I heal for... Oh, sweet. Max roll. 17.
Nice. All right. So it falls down, and you just kind of kick it while it's down, and it struggles in rage as you.
You're right. We aren't done.
And with that, let's see. We gotta do this one. You're gonna say. All right, so I'm gonna say for the kobolds when they summon the kobolds party, we're going to say that we're gonna essentially treat it like one monster, like we talked about.
Yeah, like a swarm of rats.
Yeah.
Actually in the monster manual.
Yes, it'll be just like that. They'll have a collective pool of hit points, and then once it gets down to Knapp,
It's awesome.
he's going to. Once Knapp is the only one left, he's going to. You have to have some persuasion to get him to stay in the fight.
Sounds good to me.
All right, perfect. So this guy is going. Well, Crumb, I want you to roll a percentage dice for me.
Okay. It was a 10-sided die, you say?
2 10-sided dice.
15.
Okay, perfect. Nothing
Perfect.
happens. Nothing happens. Yeah, so now this other ghostly thing is going to attack the kobolds that all of a sudden came up now that Shay has gone away. And it hits.
Isn't it Crumb's turn?
That's what
Yes,
I
it is.
thought, but
Sorry. Yep, your turn.
it's like, wait, how did we,
Yep, your turn, Grum.
we go around? All right. Well, I have a question. Well, okay. First, I'm going to attack the body next to me and take the head off. Kerpow. I'm guessing I don't need a roll for that, right? I haven't been rolling for the others. It's a dead body.
Yeah, I did body. I'll just give it to you.
When it comes to movement, can I move some distance, take an action, and finish moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to then move over to here. And with my second attack this body up here. And take its head off.
Okay.
And then gonna move to there. And that's 2 attacks and movement and the end.
All right.
Turn over.
Perfect. All right. So now it is this guy's turn, the ghosty turn. And he is going to attack the kobolds. He's going to do 10 damage to the kobolds.
Where are the kobolds?
The bear next to
There.
me.
Like in line the kobolds all the time.
Where's... I thought the bear was...
Navarre is a bear.
Navarre. Navarre is a bear, but his icon is still Navarre. The kobolds icon... The kobolds are a swarm of kobolds, but their icon is a bear.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, I don't... Where's Navarre? I don't see him.
Navarre is Navarre.
Navarre is the bear.
He's kitty corner for me.
Navarre.
Navarre is
gosh.
Navarre as a
I don't
bear.
know what's going on with my thing. Like, if you saw my screen, he's not even on the map at all.
He hasn't even moved in like
I know!
turns.
I don't know what's going on.
He's been trying to
keep
hit the
refreshing.
stick for 10 of them.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, it's like bugging out. I don't know. It's weird. Okay,
I would have
sorry.
hit this turn.
Alrighty. So yeah, this ghostly thing, it goes and it hits the kobolds. And then after it hits, you can tell that they all kind of go palish as some of their life force is kind of drained away. And they look much more sickly. They don't bounce back like everybody else has when they've been hit.
Uh-oh.
And now the kobolds' turn, they are going to...
All of them are sickly?
Even Mr. Invincible?
No, meaning
no.
like so they're all poisoned or whatever it is.
I mean, Well, okay, we'll say that two of them are.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to picture what just happened. I'm like, wait, he just like hit all 5 kobolds?
He didn't hit all 5, so he hit. So essentially, I'm picturing them like they're sitting on top of each other's shoulders, kind of thing. So he hit one of them,
Gotcha.
and everyone on the stack got damage from that. All right. Yes. So yes, that happens. He hits, and now it's their turn. They're going to try and attack him. Which hits. So we're going to do much. Okay, and so they do 4 damage to him in retribution. As they try and like all kind of swarm, they want to do the pack tactics like they did with the thieves, but they try and jump on him. They just keep falling through. They can't hit him on the shoulders. So they just kind of bite and claw a little bit, and they do a little bit of damage, but they don't do too much as they fight and struggle in frustration. Now it goes back to the big baddie's turn. He gets back up and once again looks at you, Sparta, and prepares to attack yet again. His first attack is an 18 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and his second attack is a 10.
Also miss.
So he looks at you in rage as he gets both of his hands and he does these 2 ginormous swings, expecting to hit you like he has before, and they both miss. And Shay, it's now your turn.
Grabbing just a potion of healing. Just one.
Okay. All right, you do that. Navarre.
One for that mauling. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. Yeah. 6 damage. And then an 11 to hit.
The second one misses.
Dang. I always land bites, but I can never claw it.
Story of my life.
All right, now it is the soldier's turn, and once again he gets to attacks, and he tries to. He misses his first one, but he gets the second one and does another 6 damage. We go back to Sparta.
You you kind of missed. Let's see if I can do any better though. And I am going to try another trip attack.
All right.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Okay.
So then I will use just a normal Warhammer attack. Nat 1.
All right. So you go through. You try to hit him, and you completely miss, and you full on catch Knapp right in the face. Full on, just boom.
Would you like me to roll damage for that?
Sure.
Of course I rolled max damage. That's 15.
He gets very visibly stuttered, and he spits out like 7 teeth. What the heck, Sparta? I thought we were on the same team.
Sorry. I thought it was shorter.
I even brought my friends for you.
Well, at least I didn't hit them.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Crumb, your turn.
All right. What in your mind? What is this?
Just a statue. It's not like a grave or anything. It'd just be a statue in the town square
Of what?
of the local hero of the town. She was a very wonderful lady that helps feed the poor and
Cool.
the children.
I behead this guy.
Okay.
In front of this wonderful tribute to that person of awesomeness.
Move here. Behead this guy. And then finish my turn right there.
Okay. Sounds good. Now it is this guy's turn. Dane, roll another percentage check for me.
Okay. That is a 29.
Okay. Sounds good. And this ghostly thing tries to hit another swatch of cobalt, and he misses. And he goes through. And he has to go through. They all just kind of jump back together and then jump over and then just mock him and just stick their tongues out and just viciously mock this ghost that can't seem to hit them the second time. And the Cobalt are going to try and strike back, and they hit. And so they do a small amount of damage to the same thing. As they try a different tactic, instead of jumping on top, they try to come up from underneath and try to climb the body. It also does not do anything. And they get frustrated, but in the process, they do happen to do a little bit of damage as they find some way to they have some purchase in the melding of the spiritual and physical world, and it does a small amount of damage to this creature. Now it goes back to the big baddie, and once again, completely ignoring the other threats, he is now determined to have this contest with Sparta till the death, as he reaches over to attack and he hits you with a 20 to hit.
That meets the AC. So, yep, that's a hit.
All right, so he gets 10 damage for the first one. And then second one, he gets a 11 to hit, so he missed the second one. As just you get clobbered. "'Tis a good day to fight and to die." Shay, your turn.
Okay. Shay's gonna pull out her bow. Is this guy human?
No.
Okay,
Well,
so he's
I mean, he has a human body, but it's not a true human.
They're all undead.
okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Thing.
I pull out my bow and just shoot that guy if I can.
Okay. Sounds good.
25.
That hits, and you should be able to do a sneak attack because he's engaged with somebody else.
Okay.
Yep.
$17 damage.
All right. That hits. It does. It is definitely looking injured, but it is still going in this endless fight. Nevera, it goes over to you.
Roar. I'm a bear. A lunge for a
The
bite.
bear.
That one.
Yep, the bear.
Avre. Navare.
Nope, not bear.
One.
He's a bear.
The bear. Actually works perfectly, dang.
Eravon. Kyrell. Hello?
He's
I hit for
talking. Can you
12.
not hear him?
Can you
Well,
hear
now
any
he
of us?
stopped as soon as I said he was talking.
Jared's not even on the map.
Hello.
Can you hear us, Jared?
Jared, are you there?
Oh,
Oh
He gone.
no, Jared died.
Jared dead.
Jared alive now?
Sorry, my internet died. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we
hear
Yeah.
you now.
My
Okay.
internet's fine. What's wrong with your internet?
I don't know. It died.
Do you have
Yeah.
like a midnight reset your network cron or something?
Apparently. So yeah, the bear, your turn. What do you do?
I rolled a nat 1 for my bite, and for my claws, I got a 15 to hit.
You said 11 for your bite?
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You full on miss the first one, the bite, but you do hit with the claws.
Does he bite his tongue? Ow!
Ah.
You get distracted. You're not quite used to the bear shape, and so you see this illusion that you think is the creature that's close to Sparta. You don't actually bite Sparta, but you get really, really close to him, trying to bite him to the close enough that Sparta makes you really worried that he actually is going to attack you. And then he misses. And then you come to your senses, and then you come over and you scratch him with your claws.
Dang. Close call.
And
Can
what
I
was your
3 slashing damage. Wait, hold on. Wait. I did that completely wrong. I didn't. That was 2d4 out of 1d6. Ooh. 4, 3, 7, 9 slashing damage.
All right. It is very, very injured.
Sweet. Can I speak when I'm a bear?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Gotcha.
You can growl.
Roar.
Yeah. All right. Now it goes over to the soldier's turn. And he misses both of his attacks as he sees that it's down, and he gets really excited to finally take this creature down, and he misses both of his shots. Sparta, it goes over to you.
Warhammers! Natural 20. And.
Yes.
Huh?
That hits.
Okay, so let's just resolve that first, I guess. Alright, and that's going to be 8 plus 14, which is 22.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to look him dead in the eyes and be like, now it's over. And just bring it down on top of his head, dissipating him like I did the last guy.
All right.
Assuming he was another ghostly thing.
He's more corporeal than the other ones.
Oh.
He's not a wraith like the others. He is an actual corporeal being. Your strength is so powerful, and you're so tired from this fight, but you're so motivated that it goes down, and it's just kind of like the body just kind of separates into two halves as you make it all the way down to the floor
With the Warhammer?
with the war.
We see his
And-
head disappear into his
Just
chest.
kind of squish it. I'm not going to get too involved with the viscera, but it's pretty nasty. But once again, I mean, you wouldn't have known this because you were next to Crumb. But as you kill it, you feel as if there were about 10 to 15 different spirit souls that were combine together in this single entity that escapes as you destroy this being and destroy this husk. They're
Can
no
I
longer
absorb
able to-
any of those into my necrotic core?
absorb any of the spirits.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 for me.
15?
You come up with the idea that you can do it, and you think that it's possible. You think it's feasible to do, but as this is your first time with this idea, you try to start the process to assimilate it, and you're not quite able to grasp the spirit. But you do realize that it is possible that you could do it with a little bit of practice.
Alright.
And Crumb, it's now your turn.
All right. I decapitate that corpse. And then I turn around and try to decapitate the head of the statue.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Roll an attack roll for the statue.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh gosh.
I got a picture right there.
All right, so you are convinced that this is an unholy demon, that Dirac El frowns upon this and hates this. You feel this enmity, this anger towards the statue, and you decide that it needs to die. So you walk up. It's pretty tall, but you're able to kind of climb up, and with one hand, you just go through and you decapitate the woman, this woman's statue completely, and it falls down to the ground, and you feel very, very satisfied that you've done this town a great service by double tapping everything on the field.
And upon finishing that move, I then move over there. Sorry, you can keep describing.
All right, Nevea, roll a percentage check for me. Percentage dice.
This thing again. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay. 93.
All right. With that roll, there starts to be clouds that roll in and starts to cover the sun, and this remaining ghostly being seems stronger. Seems like it's no longer affected by the sun that was keeping it at bay, and now looks like it's stronger and it has more power as this rolling cloud front has come in. And it is now its turn, and it's going to attack the kobolds once again. And it hits. It does.
Is that a bad roll?
It does 8 damage to your kobold friends.
Wow.
And then they get even more damaged as now all the rest of the kobolds they all have this, even Canap a little bit, but not nearly as much as the other ones. They all have this grayish kind of look to them as they've all been affected, as now this specter has somehow damaged and done something more permanent than a normal attack to all of the kobolds. And Shay, it goes over to you.
Um,
Destroy.
Destroy Buzz Lightyear.
I'll move a little bit and shoot an arrow.
Okay. Roll the attack.
17.
That hits.
Does she get sneak attack since it's engaged with the kobolds?
Yep.
Sweet. $26.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Just a normal shot. I don't know.
I can come up with one if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
You arc your arrow impossibly high. It penetrates through the clouds, plummeting back down in a pillar of sunlight as it penetrates this thing, weakening it again with the sun.
Perfect. So as that combination of the magical arrow and the almost radiance from the sunlight and from the arrow comes down, it just lands right down and has a small mini explosion of beams of light as the last spectral being dissolves and dies. And
I double tap the guard next to me. And
all
behind
right.
the kobolds.
All right. He is double tapped. I'm assuming, Crumb, you double tapped the other two.
Yep.
As well. All right.
So
Perfect.
everyone's been double tapped now.
Everyone has been double tapped as you finally finish this fight that's gone through, and all the bodies and everything have been decapitated, and everybody it seems to be dead. Then somebody comes running around the corner and says, I'm here. I'm here. What did I miss? I'm here to help fight. And that's where we're going to end it.
Dang it.
Our one soldier survived, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
I was
Should
gonna
we finish
totally
now?
just throw a trident at the guy
You can if you want to.
because he's clearly not in uniform. So I could totally assume he's a rioter, but you already ended it, so I won't.
All right. Well, he will come, and you can have that for the option next time.
Now, forget that.